Hey mommy brainers, welcome to today's video. I am so sorry, it's been a long time. It's been like 2 weeks since I saw you guys last, and that's because Ty was sick. He's been sick for about a week, starting like the day I usually film and ending like the day I usually film, so I'm really sorry. He actually was diagnosed with croup. So last Wednesday, he had a really hard night sleeping and then started having a fever, and the fever was pretty high. It was like a 103, 104 fever, and he was lethargic and miserable. It was horrible to see, and I was worried, but I called his doctor and they were like, well, you know, fevers aren't always a bad thing. Sometimes it's just really good for your body to flush out whatever's ailing you, and unless he seems uncomfortable, don't give him Tylenol. So when he was really lethargic or seemed really grouchy, I gave him some, and if he didn't seem grouchy, I didn't. But by Saturday, I was much more nervous. He started developing this weird cough. Like, it didn't seem like that severe in the beginning, but that one night he just seemed like pretty gaggy and like almost like he couldn't breathe very easily anytime he was reclined, especially at nighttime. So I took him to urgent care on Saturday, and the doctor said he probably has something viral. Maybe it's the end of RSV. She didn't really know for sure, but she didn't think it was very serious. He was very perky. I had just given him some Tylenol right before we went, which was probably a mistake because she didn't get to see his real symptoms. And so she said, as long as he doesn't have a fever and everything looks good, you're free to go about your business, and just give him Tylenol when he looks uncomfortable, etc., etc. And so the next day we actually went to a birthday party because he was fever-free and in relatively good spirits. He looked a little bit sick, like he didn't look top game, but I figured, you know, the doctor said he's probably fine, he's probably not contagious anymore, and he didn't have a fever, so I was like, okay. But that night things hit hard, and he was gagging and coughing, and it was so scary, like all night long. It was just a struggle, and he barely slept. I barely slept, obviously. It was just so miserable. He looked terrible. So the next day we went to his doctor, his actual doctor, the one that, you know, knows him, and she diagnosed him with croup. So so much mom guilt for bringing him to that birthday party and for not like taking him to his doctor sooner. But it is what it is, and she diagnosed him with croup and gave him steroids. So there's 2 different steroids that you can receive. One I know the name of and one I don't. So the first one's dexamethasone, and the other one I don't know the name of. But dexamethasone is the one we got, and it's a pretty big dosage of steroids that you give once, and it lasts for a while. So it lasts like up to 2 days. And I gave that to him, and it helped. It really helped with his breathing. I was no longer scared from his breathing or for his life, but oh my goodness. When you see, like, I don't know if you've ever interacted with someone who is on steroids before, but they are so mean. Roid rage is how Sierra put it, and it's a thing because, oh my word, this child was so grouchy and really tired, and apparently those are both side effects of steroids, being like just super sleepy, super sore, and super mean. Like if I looked at him the wrong way, he would punch me. This is not my child, like, you know, he's 21 months and he's not like that, but it was so hard. Emotionally, it was really hard to, I mean, he was abusive. Like, my little 2-year-old was abusive, and I was doing my best to comfort him and be patient with him, but it was so challenging. And I knew it wasn't him. I knew it wasn't his actual personality. I knew he was just a sick, drugged person, and he couldn't really necessarily control himself. Obviously, no 2-year-old really can. So, but it was probably to date, one of the top 5, if not the single most challenging day of motherhood so far. Really difficult. So yeah, that's been my week. How have you been? I can't wait to make videos, get back into our schedule here. I know Sierra's making one, I believe, on Sunday, and we're excited to put out some good videos. If you're new to our channel, hello, my name is Bree. I do this channel in collaboration with my best friend Sierra. She's my long distance best friend, so this is how we keep in contact and stay up in each other's lives. I do have videos coming up, a couple really fun ones. I want to do a new and improved Childbirth International doula program review. I want to do a birthy video about how to bring the home birth kind of vibe into the hospital if you want that home birth but aren't able to have it for whatever reason. And 3, I also want to do, what was it about? Totally drawing blank now. It was a great idea. Oh, yes, well, I'll just keep that one secret for a while. And I will see you guys next time, and Sierra, I'll see you on Sunday. Bye.